All right, we're live. No holding up.
Cooking in grease. Oh my goodness, I'm having camera issues.
Welcome to the Moon Show. Like and repost as you're joining.
Oh dude.
I could see you. Now I can't anymore. Shout out B Haley.
I've been trying to spread love for a minute. I'm just trying to kick it. I ain't fucking with them haters, keep them out my vision. Yeah, I got good music, but they love it if I quit.
We got a great show for you today.
Stop, got them spun up in their feelings. And I hate to burst their bubble, but I
You
bust
already
about
know.
the pop when we
We talk
drop
about
shit. Yeah,
Solana,
you fucking with
NFTs.
the
We got
hot
Marky
gear.
coming on.
Yeah, show off with the blunt. Yeah, I
Should be a
crumble
good
in
time.
exotic. Mary Jane really pretty, way she love me, got me smiling. Every weekend we
Plus, we're up to
violate.
episode
Yeah,
9
she
right
think
now.
I'm fly because she
This is the
fucking with the
start of episode
pilot.
number 9,
Co-seat, cockpit, wanna ride it.
which is
But I
pretty
ain't passing
historic. I'll tell you in a
joystick, ain't no
second.
side chick. Cause I ain't no arcade, take your 2 cents. Try to play me, cause you dealing with the fucking heartbreak. I'm the number one player, I'm the biggest in the Shark Tank. If you tryna win,
See if
better
Marky
be,
can
I'm the
come back in a
parlay.
second.
I can see it in the distance, future
Future
bright.
bright.
I can never have a dark day.
Welcome to the Moon Show. Shout out B Haley for our official intro song, the unofficial official intro song. Check him out. Make sure to follow him. Bring back the big head billionaires. You already know. All right. I'm not too used to like an intro. Usually I just go on and like hop into space and we start it up. I'll be like, all right, Fox 1 2, Fox 1 2. Who wants to listen to some music? Plus, you like lose a bunch of listeners when they come in. All you do is just start playing music for like 15 minutes. But anyway, welcome to the Moon Show. Back again for episode number 9. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the Moon Show. Because this is really important and this is a pivotal moment in the Moon Show because we have no idea. Well, first of all, 95% of podcasts don't make it to the 10th episode. So we are on the precipice right now. Are we going to make it to the 10th episode? Who knows? But it looks like I got Marky back here right now. Marky, can you hear me, fam?
Yeah, dude, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Literally, the moment that you started the stream, my camera, accidentally, like, I think I hit the cord and the camera turned off. So, but we got it back. We got it back, baby.
Weird. I still could see you and everything, so that was odd. But yeah, man. Biggest news that I have coming out from the Quicks camp, because I know you're gonna be like, "What's going on with me?" Posted this. Shout out because I forget. I always confuse the two FTO or attack. I don't know which one of the two made this, but one of them made this, and I posted it. And look who commented, bro. Look who commented. Luca, dude.
What? For
Yeah, he's
real?
obviously my hero in like the one in the ecosystem. Him, Totally, and Murder are probably like the three biggest people I look up to. And
Dude,
Luca
that was
commented.
FTO. FTO made that, bro.
Was it? Yeah, shout out FTO
Yeah,
for
dude. I
yeah,
think it was
dude.
FTO, bro. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
Dude,
still
that's
like
what's
kind of just waking
up.
up. But this was like bullish to see this yesterday. I was so happy. I was like, you have no idea how much this means to me, Luca, dude, because that's so bullish. But yeah, look, the Pudgy Penguin Soul Flare, dude, came out really good.
Dude, that's so dope, dude. Yeah, it did come out really nice, really nice.
Look, Tack is like FTO, let's Fox and go. Dude, I'm so sorry I confused you two, bro. We're gonna have to like do something about this. I have no idea how we're gonna like separate and distinguish between you two in the future, but we're gonna have to figure out something, dude.
Yeah, I know. It is interesting. It is. Dude, did you see that everybody's changing their backgrounds to yellow? Do you
Yeah, the
see all the
correct
people that
yellow.
change the oh, yeah, of course. But do you see everybody's changing now, dude? Straight yellow backgrounds, dude. I love it, dude. I
That's
love to
good.
see it, dude. It
I
all
was rocking a
started with
yellow
my off.
background before the rebrand
Well, yeah, you were, yeah.
from the
And you're
Fox.
rocking it. Dude, and that's bro, but we talked about that with the branding, and that's why a lot of things changed, with me personally, dude. That's why I decided, I was thinking that myself, like the books do like take away from the PFP itself, man. It is a lot going on in that PFP. So
I
I
told
think the
you.
yellow background, yeah, the yellow background's gonna stand out more. It's gonna pop out more, and the ape pops out more as well. And now to see everybody doing it, dude, it's like, dude, we didn't started a movement. We started a movement, man. Like I'm hyped up, dude. Honestly, I'm hyped up, bro.
Yeah, having those like just clean, flat backgrounds is really important for your PFP to showcase if it has dope art. You know what I mean? Because you also have to understand, and we talked about this, and we'll cover it in our working group. But for your PFP, it shows up really small when it's on space, when you're on the timeline, when you're scrolling through, you don't see like the full PFP. And then even
Mm,
when you click on someone's page, it like gets like a little bit bigger. But like let's look like really quick, like as we're on the timeline, look like let's like you see like Elon Sativa. Sativa it just looks like a green skunk. Like I know it says Toker Society, but like you can only see it. And then when you click on the profile, it's like a little bit bigger. But when you have like so much going on, so much detail and stuff, it gets lost in like the small little PFP. So you want to like make
yeah,
like your character, your brand, like front and center, like pushed up the most with as much visibility, and it just stands out. Like look at this,
right.
like right here, like this is just like a random ad, 3 PFPs, right? Look, the Board Ape Solana Club stands out the most, dude, because it has like the clean background. It like pops the most. This bear's taking up too much of like the thing, and this is just like some picture of like like a computer and stuff, dude, not a brand. So you see, and that's
Mhm.
like yours. It stands out the most. So it's interesting.
Everybody, Divine talking about I look different. Then they talking about that it's Marky took a shower today and got shaved.
Oh, they're talking about your comb over,
Ah,
probably. I wasn't gonna say anything
ah.
about it until you tried to come after me, but yeah, Marky's rocking the sweet comb over right now.
Yeah,
Mark
y'all see
Marky's
it. Y'all
rocking the
see
three
it.
thousand
You know what I'm
dollar ETH
saying?
comb over right now, dude.
Oh, there goes my camera. There goes the
Yeah,
camera.
it couldn't
There's fucked up
handle.
the camera again.
It couldn't
It was too much
process in
swag, bro. It was
1080p. It couldn't process the comb over in that high frame
yo,
rate.
hold up. Oh man, what's
Oh, you're
going
back
on,
again
bro?
now. We can see you. Oh, it froze again. Oh, I'm like
Yeah.
still waking up. I woke up like
It's
20 minutes ago.
my so what it is, bro, it's my it's the cable. It's the USB cable that I got hooked up. I think that's what it is. Because it's every time I move the cable, it like turns the camera off. So I think it's gotta be the cable. I gotta pick up a cable tomorrow.
Well, stop moving the
Oh
cable
man.
then.
Yeah, I was moving too much. The
Got you
death
too
move
hyped
and
right
then
now.
click. I was cooking, bro. I'm cooking, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm cooking, dude. So, something that's going on other than me getting reposted. We've been running it on spaces, dude. We had bangers on yesterday. Honestly, not my best space because I've been like so like I've had to do this on my own now without having a co-host, and I'm like really in the zone for the presentation later today because we're switching to stream. But Bangers is a Foxing legend, and she dropped a lot of good alpha there. And in all honesty, she gave me so much good advice at Breakpoint in Singapore. That was how I learned to like go through my profile, like start targeting the posts that got the most impressions, double down on like the posts that were working for me that I got engagement, making sure I'm like replying on like a post that's doing really well so it boosts the algorithm even more. So like she's really knowledgeable on game and she'll take the time and teach you and stuff. So I don't know why you kind of stared her down and tried to fight her. That was interesting learning about that though.
Bro, it was a weird just moment, dude. It wasn't like I don't even know what it was to be honest. It was just like an awkward moment, you know? It's like just like when you bump into somebody and you just both like stare at each other. And then you
Why'd
know
you
how
make it
she is
awkward, dude? She's
already,
like famous. You should have went up to her and been like, "Yo, you're bangers. You should know who she is, right?"
but it just happened so quick, bro. It was just so weird and quick and just weird, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it. I had even told Jinsu about it like right after it happened. I saw Jinsu. I was like, bro, you want to know something weird that just happened? And I told him about it. That's why I was like, dude, like, I don't think she remembers. But yeah, that definitely did happen. That was a weird encounter.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man. She's always showed me love, and she's always been like super cool. Like anytime I've gone up to her and said hi, like when I first like saw her at like the first like Singapore, like she was super cool. So I don't know. Bangers is a legend, dude. She's one of the good ones. I got nothing bad to say about Bangers, but and then I had a space with Mallow yesterday. He didn't record it, but it was with Nauman, the artist. She's only done one other space before. So that was like super bullish to talk to her. She like does a lot of art for Famous Foxes. She's like a big creator in the space. And then you ran a space. FTO was running a space, and you guys need to do a better job of sending me the spaces ahead of time so that I can
Talking
share
about
them with the
Tack,
Guardians,
bro.
bro.
Tack was running a space.
Bro, I hate it, dude. We gotta fix this, bro. That's so I took a
Tack
shot
was
right there. I
running a
took a
space,
50-50
bro.
shot, dude, and I still got it wrong, dude. I was so positive it was
Bro,
him.
come on, bro. Come
Oh
on.
my gosh, dude. And then everyone's always
Go, Quick,
rebranding.
go.
I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how I can fix the situation, dude. And
Bro,
I'm usually really good with people and names, like like you see,
yeah.
and like projects, like I can like think of projects like off rip, like. But I don't know, man. I don't know why I struggle attacking FTO so much, dude. It's like,
I
and
don't
they're
know,
like
bro.
clearly two different people,
Yeah, bro, and they're two different names too.
two different AI agents for sure, at
Like it would be
least.
different if it was like FTO and like FTA or something, you know? Like then I would be like, okay, it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, yeah. Divine's having the same issue. Divine said it's the rebrand issue. A lot of people say it's the three letters. Yeah, Divine said it was yo, shout out Divine already, like up and early at the space. Shout out all of our Guardians supporting the Fox, Ninth Moon
Killing it,
Show,
dude.
trying to make it to number
Dude, they're
10.
killing it.
You guys were on stream also. I saw you, Ginzu, and either FTO or TAC on stream also. Um,
Ah, you tripping, dog.
you guys were. I'm
Yeah, it
not. I
was
don't even know who it
me.
was anymore. I'm just gonna say it was
Yeah, it
either
was
FTO or
me,
TAC.
FTO, Jinsu. We got invited to, like I said, my homie Lido. Lido was out there. I'm the one that kind of onboarded him over to like Solana, dude. Soulflare and all that. He came out with us to Solana Accelerate, and as well as, dude, he's big on the AVAX blockchain. So we were talking to people over there. A lot of the audience that was watching the stream didn't really know what Soulflare was, so it was nice to have some ambassadors come up and speak on that as well, dude. And like I said, dude, like me personally, like I know FTO was like trying to get on streams and start getting some practice in, so like I thought it was a perfect moment for him to really shine as well. And he did very well, dude. Honestly, very articulate when he spoke. So I was very bullish, dude. I was very bullish on the stream, very bullish on the ambassadors that came up, Jinsu as well, just explaining everything detail by detail, everything that's going on, and very well. So I hope we onboarded some AVAX members over to Soulflare with that.
Yeah, the only thing I know about AVAX is like the Stars Arena thing, like that
Mm-hmm.
Jason's on and stuff, dude. That's like really the only thing I know about like the AVAX scene. I don't really know anything else that's going on over there. Um no, but a shout out. I was like watching the interview and stuff. Ginzu was like at work, but still doing a stream. I didn't know he's been in the space since like 2017. That was interesting to learn about. And yeah,
Yeah,
FTO
that
or
was actually
TAC did
my
a great
first time
job.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. And he did like perpetuals trading. He was straight DJing. And then, but I thought that was really funny, like during the interview when he was like, well, I rotated a lot of the profits into NFTs and I never looked back. Like that was the flex. And it was like, you didn't have a choice but to not look back because we went but nowhere but down. You know
Ah,
what I mean? So it's like, that was super bullish. But shout out Ginzu, man. He's like, bro, I respect Ginzu probably one of the most in the space because he has like a similar work ethic to me, where it's like he wants this like just as bad as I wanted it, dude, to the point where he's like literally going into storage closets to like make takes on spaces. And I remember that shit, dude. I would spend like lunches, I would schedule an AMA and run my route based on like where I could like chill and like run a space, and I would be out there an hour later than I needed to because I was like running a space, hosting a project or something. So like while I was at work, so like that. I recognize you, Ginzu. Like I respect what you do. I know we joke around a lot and stuff, dude, but you're a real one, man. So I definitely wanted to give him his flowers. And then FTO did a good job. I feel like if I'm being real, you could have done a better job on the Soul Flare pitch, but for first time on stream and doing it, bro, you're a legend. And like I'll work with you a lot. Both FTO and Tax, so I don't need to like have to keep confusing the two on who I work with. We'll just run like a group class together with the three of them, with the three of us.
Dude, yeah, bro, I'm with it, bro. Like I said, dude, like whatever we can do to get it to where it's performance, and that way we're saying the right words and phrases. I'm with it, dude. Honestly, and a lot of the workshops will help with this, dude. I'm bullish. And just just us even personally, just talking, texting in between, bro. You're always giving me good criticism to go based off, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I always take what you say is very like trust, I trust what you say. So I always listen to people. I always take, criticism very well. And I think that's what a lot of people, mistakenly, don't take very well is criticism, dude. Sometimes people are really just telling you certain things because they care about you, because they love you, It's not to push you down, it's not to throw you on the floor or anything like that. And I think a lot of people take it the wrong way sometimes. But like me personally, dude, I take it the right way. Like it makes me want to work harder, I remember, yeah, it was like a month ago or weeks ago, dude. You were like, dude, look, listen back your spaces, do this, do that, And I've listened to a lot of that, dude. I've worked on, my profanity on spaces, I've worked on those words where I'm, kind of, things like that. Like, so it's like those things help us, bro. They're meant for us to grow. They're meant for us to help each other out. And that's one of the best things about, this community is really everybody's helping each other out. Everybody wants to see each other win. So I'm excited, dude. That's why, I sent over to Spaces. Next week I'll send them over earlier for you. But
Yeah, you did, but
dude,
you
yeah,
saw
that's
like I pinned all the other spaces that you have for the week, dude. I'm
yeah,
on
I saw,
that,
dude.
dude. Like you didn't even have to, and that happens like all the time. Like I literally messaged you back last week, like you had sent me the space, I put it in a Discord, and like 30 minutes later, I messaged you back like, oh, I was like, oh, I forgot to message you better. You like posted it in Discord, and like I'm just like on that, Like I'm the type of fox that like when something comes across. I just take care of it right then and there, which is why I fall behind on some things because like I'm like, all right, I'd rather just do this right now as this issue came up than have to like throw this on the back burner and add like another thing on my to-do list. You know what I mean? So like when you send me spaces, when FTO or Tax send me spaces, or Divine, any of the Guardians, I'm gonna like add them to the Discord in events immediately. Just get that done out of the way, posted so you guys can start setting reminders. You know what I mean? And then just like be checking that, because
exactly. And that way we keep a schedule going, dude. Like you said, dude. It's like all the guardians between guardians, ambassadors, everybody that's hosting spaces, yourself, dude. Soul Flare. I mean, dude, it's a lot of spaces. We're really taking over the timeline, dude. And that's why, like, dude, with this yellow kind of movement like we started today, I'm loving that everybody's changing their PFPs because sooner or later, dude, imagine, when you start we start hosting spaces and all you see are yellow backgrounds in the audience, like that's really gonna stand out as like a Soul Flare kind of army, a guardian army in a sense. So I'm excited for that, dude. There's a lot of very bullish things that are coming. I really
yeah, I'm
wanted to
bullish on
ask
your
you.
yellow. Also, by the way, you got the
Yeah,
correct
you saw
yellow
I
now.
changed it, right?
I know, dude. I don't know what you were doing there with like the honey Dijon mustard yellow that you had, dude. You were like, "Oh, I'm trying to make a statement and do this," and I'm like, "Bro, what the fox, dude?" People are asking like, "Why don't you have the right yellow?" Do you need help finding the branding kit on the website?
I love it, dude. I just did on some quick stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe I should make it a little bit darker just to, make it a little bit of contrast. But you're right, dude, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people say it. But I'm honestly, it's funny that those type of mistakes are people love to see that stuff because it's like we made that mistake and look what that mistake turned into. It turned into 10, 20 plus people now changing their backgrounds on their PFPs, bro, to the yellow Soul Flare. You know what I'm saying? And we even called a lot of people out that everybody had some different yellows. Now everybody has the same yellow. We made a point about it, bro. And that's like the best part about it is that my simple mistake created a movement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best part about it. Sooner or later, more people are gonna catch on, more people are gonna start rocking the yellow background. And dude, we're gonna be rocking the spaces, and everybody's gonna know that. I mean, it's just straight Soulflare Guardians in the space. So we're definitely becoming an army out here on spaces and streams.
I know, dude. That's why the working group that I'm putting together is so important. Workshop working group. I forget like the like which one's which, but just like I forget TAC and FTO. But I'm hyped for that for the spaces because like I'm really trying to level up a lot of people because I see like so many mistakes like being made in spaces like even still now like after
Hmm.
we've talked about it. So we're gonna really like hammer
Oh,
in
I
on some
know, bro.
things. Yeah, dude.
I
Like
know,
the
bro.
GMing everyone, dude. I don't know why that like
Yeah, I
is such
know.
like a little pet peeve for me, but I think it's because like the experience will start coming when you get to spaces that are really large because for the most part like we'll run a space, we'll get like maybe like 50, 60, 70 people tops that we'll have, you know, at the most. But once you hit spaces that are like 150, 200 plus and like you're hosting, you have like a line of requests for people, and then you start understanding like the value of time, you know. And like when you come into a
Hmm.
space, and especially a lot of like the OG spaces hosts, like if you get invited to, you know, like Pingu, like Leap, Frisk type spaces, you know, and you go to those, dude, like they're not going to deal with you like saying GM to everyone. You're gonna if you go in there the first six
Exactly.
seconds, you're like, hey, you know, GM Amy Frisk, GM Ting, GM J. They're gonna be like, they're gonna, oh, well, you know, I guess this is a GM party, you know, and they're gonna kick you down, make you feel stupid and stuff. Like you only have like a limited amount of time to like grab everyone's attention and like make your point. So like, don't waste it GMing everyone. You know what I mean, dude? Like that. That's like one of the
Well,
biggest like spaces mistakes etiquettes that you can make. And it's cool in like smaller spaces when there's like 13 people, 15 people in a room. Yeah, because like it's all your like friends and fam. But when we talk about every time you're treating it like a fully packed Madison Square Garden, you have to do that from the spaces that are 13 people to the spaces that are 113 people. You know what I mean, Marky?
hmm,
And
you gotta
so
treat them all the same.
yeah, dude, you got to stay on brand always. Just like with the yellow background, just like in spaces, just like when I talked about with like cursing, you know, and like not that there's anything bad for, you know, cursing on stage, but like I choose not to do it because if you're able to make takes and make jokes without cursing, it shows like a higher intelligence, you know, and it's just more family friendly. More people can enjoy the content. And I don't know, I've always just been like a proponent, like you don't need to curse to be like funny or show intelligence and stuff. So I that's why I replace like the F word with Fox, and I try my best not to. It still slips out every now
Hmm.
and then. I'm human, but you know, I try my best to keep things like family friendly. Because again, like I never know who's watching. You'll
Who's
never know like
watching?
who's
Yep.
tapped in, who's an audience member. Yeah, it's interesting, dude. So we're gonna
No,
cover a
dude.
lot.
And that's the truth, bro. You have to hold yourself accountable, you know. And it's like you said, dude. We're all human. We all make mistakes. I know for a fact I made one on the space earlier. You know, I did say a cuss word, but it's cool because at the same time, you know, you catch yourself doing it. You know, it's not like you're letting it happen. You're like you do it, and you're like, oh, you know, I messed up. I messed up. You know, I got to be careful. So you know you're learning from those lessons, so that way you prevent it next time. But I also want to say, Quicks, dude, like a lot of people don't realize, like, and I think that's where the etiquette really comes in, bro, is because you and me came from a different time of spaces. You know, we came from a time where you really weren't allowed to really represent yourself on spaces. You really, unless you were somebody big, you were not allowed to be on the speaker panel. And if you were allowed to be on the speaker panel, it's like you said, you had literally seconds to make an impression of everybody, dude. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, you go on a space with King Fudge, Shillin' Villain back in the day, and you go GM and do all that, dude. You would have got fudded. They would have been
Oh yeah,
laughing
it
at
would
you,
flamed
dude.
you.
The whole ecosystem would have, like, I mean, just thrown you on the floor, bro. Everybody on that space, you would have had hundreds of people just tagging you, making fun of you, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now it's more like chill, bro. Like, now I'm starting to see where it's like more people are hosting more chill spaces. They're more just relaxed. They're more, they're still cool and informative, but they're not like how they used to be, where it's like only really the top people were allowed on spaces and speaker panels. If you were not somebody that did spaces or anything like that, you were not allowed to do it. And a lot of people that hosted spaces couldn't even get their spaces rolling because it was so difficult to get spaces rolling at that time. The only spaces that were popping were influencer spaces, that King Fudge, Chill and Villain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were the only spaces going at the time. So it's like we came from a different time. We had to learn the hard way how to really, be careful with what we said, our words and phrases. What those first couple of seconds trying to get the attention from people, we really had to work hard on the things that we were saying and doing at the time. Now it's a lot more easier. Now it's very open. You see anybody coming up on the speaker panel these days. Like that to me is like it's a whole different story, dude. Like we weren't like, dude, back in the day, you had to really prove yourself to be on this different time, dude.
Yeah, man, those are fun, those capitulation days, because like I learned a lot during those time. I took those as like learning opportunities, and I knew like spaces were inevitably like gonna be successful because it's just like a live audio call, like you're just like listening into a phone call and like anyone can join. And I think what really also solidified was when like Trump and Elon had that call and it was like over a million something people that were like live tuning in. I was like, oh yeah, this is the future, dude. This is for sure. But yeah, spaces have always been, I feel like, a super integral part of the ecosystem. And if you could be really successful and host really good spaces, like there is definitely a career path for you doing this. You know what I mean? Like I get hit up all the time to host spaces, and I get offered, and I'm just like, nah, I host, with Soulflare, and I have a job, and I only like to host for projects, like I either work with or there's like some, collaboration there with like Soulflare. So there's like definitely opportunities in the space to like monetize it, but you got to make sure. Yeah, like the biggest thing about me is I've always been able to combine education and entertainment. That's like the biggest thing. Like, and a lot of the spaces back then were just like straight up entertainment, and it's like shock value, and just like you're just having like big names up there. But like there was some education. They were like talking about like a lot of current event issues that were going on in the ecosystem. And granted, they were making fun of it, but yeah, I learned a lot from those times, to be honest, Marky, and they helped make me a better Spaces host, and I'll hopefully help make
Hmm.
like other people better Spaces hosts. But also
And that's
another
the
rule
goal.
about Spaces is you made the cardinal mistake yesterday is don't try to come after the fox, bro. I don't know how many times people
Ah,
think that they could try to come step to me in Spaces, bro, and it's just like different than the timeline. You may be faster with the meme or the GIF, but on Spaces, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know why people try to challenge me or come at me like that, dude, thinking that they could take shots at the Fox, but you learned yesterday.
we learn, man. We live and we learn. That's all what it's about. That's all it's about, man. And sometimes I just gotta be humble. I got a new account, you know what I'm saying? And I just gotta eat some humble pie sometimes,
Yeah, oh,
and
you
and
got
let you
humbled
take the
real quick
dub,
yesterday, dude.
and
Yeah.
let you. I just gotta let you take the dub. You know what
There's
I'm
no
saying?
letting. There's no the undisputed Spaces
Ah.
champ, bro. We've been doing this for a long time, dude, and there's very few people that can step to me on stage in space, dude. But
Oh,
it's all in good fun.
I know it, bro.
I don't try to go and like start wars and stuff, dude. But like, I genuinely want people to get better, and it's cool seeing. I think like what's been like a little bit new for me has been seeing like my style been kind of like implemented in other people's like either spaces or content and stuff, and that's been like a little bit weird for me, I think, because like I don't think like I'm a great like content creator. I don't know why anyone would want to like try to mimic my content, but like it works and it helps making like other people better, so that's like super humbling experience for me, I guess, and like
Hmm.
I'm not like jealous about it, or I'm not like, oh, I know I joke around like, oh, I'm gonna sue you in Foxy Court, but like seriously, don't use my IP, right? But like, I don't know, man. I like, I'm like really like kind of humbled. I'm like taken back that like I'm like literally have that type of like impact now with people and how they're like creating their content and going about approaching the space, dude. Because like I genuinely just try to be a good person, and I want good for other people, but like I don't think like I'm anything to like emulate, you know what I mean? So I guess that's like been a little bit hard of an adjustment for me.
Dude, and it's a tough adjustment, for me personally, dude. I will say that I struggled with that a lot, dude. Honestly, because a lot of the content that I've done, dude, it's like I started trends. You know what I'm saying? And when you start these trends and you're not as big as the next account, and they use kind of the same trend that you've been using, and it blows up with them, it sucks, but I've learned to be a little bit more humble, man. And I had a conversation with Jinsu about this a couple weeks ago, and it really brought a lot of perspective in that, like, dude, like it's a good thing that people are kind of using what you are letting out there. Either whether it's content, doing what you do to help you with spaces, like people just copying you in general. Like it's a good thing because it means you're putting good content out there. It means that people are willing to copy that content to try to buffer and make it themselves. So it was a great conversation with Jinsu, honestly, dude. It brought another perspective. Like, okay, it is okay for people to do my stuff or use my stuff or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, it's helping everybody around us. So I do see it as a positive, win.
Yeah, I mean, like it's definitely 100% positive. I think it's just like I don't know, like I don't think like I'm anyone special. You know what I mean, dude? Like I'm just a fox, man. But I mean, I make some fire takes here and there, dude. But I don't know. I never thought that I'd have like this kind of like effect or impact. I just always thought of myself as like entertaining and trying to like being curious, trying to learn more, trying to like host shows that like had like impactful conversations that made people think. But I never thought that like, all right, like this style was like something to like replicate. But if anything, it's kind
Yeah,
of made
but
me it again, like that's why I go and I think when like okay, your word choices, using vulgar language, like the quick witty banter and humor is all because I understand it's like reaching other people and having an impact. And if I can show them like, okay, you could be like successful doing it this way, hopefully we're going to see more positivity in the space and more people get uplifted that like deserve to have a good platform, not just because they have like shock value and, like you could be entertaining without having to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know,
hmm
man. At least I
but
think so. You know,
but
I
I
could be
also want to
completely
say,
wrong.
Quicks. I also want to say, dude, it's also the fact, dude, that like I know you were saying that, like, you don't really like understand the reasoning, but it's because your platform, bro. You've created a platform that's become such a big platform that people look up to you now, dude. And I know we had this conversation a while back as well, where it's like, dude, like people are looking up to you now, dude. You're just not that the fox anymore. You're literally the famous fox now. Like you got a name out here, bro. Your name holds some weight out here in the streets of Solana. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the truth, bro. Like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, in a sense, because of that. But you do it very well, bro. You hold yourself very well, and you're doing a very well job at doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really showing, you're paving the way of what Web3 can do for you. And I think that's a motivation for a lot of people here. And I told you this other day, like you're a big motivation for even me myself, bro. Like we're really pushing this forward, this narrative forward. Like I'm all in, bro. I'm 10 toes down now. Like, what I'm saying? Yellow background. I'm rocking spaces. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I take that criticism very well. Because I want to be the best person I can be, bro. It's like you said, dude. I'm trying to be toe and toe with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be toe and toe like we were back in 21, 22, bro. Like I'm trying to get back on that stage, bro. Like so it's like you're a big motivation for a lot of us here, bro. And I think even in the chat, bro, I see it now where everybody's saying that like it would be weird without Quicks in the ecosystem. There truly would be weird without Quicks in the ecosystem. I don't feel like the ecosystem would be the same how it is now. You're a face for Solana. You're a face for SoFlare, bro. Like, don't forget that.
I appreciate that, Marky, and I'm proud of you for not giving up, dude. Because so many people would have just quit, like with the account and shit, after having like built up for so long, like you did, bro. I know that's like hard to do, dude, and I respect the most in this space is like consistency and like resilience, people that are just willing to show up every single day. I'm always down to like give them an opportunity, try to help push them forward, dude. So I respect that for you so much. I guess like one of the things I'm most like worried about is I never want to like turn this into like a competitive like aspect, and I know that that's been like that's like a huge thing in life, you know, is having that like that killer instinct, that competitive nature, like I'm gonna be the best, you know, like when I go out there, like I'm looking like they're my enemies and shit, dude. And I never like really understood that shit, bro, because like it's more of like a team-based game, to be honest, man. And it's just like it's to me like it's still so early in the ecosystem to be like having that competitive mindset, and like while that does like help push like innovation and like good content, like I just think that we could be so much more successful having like a united front and supporting each other, and like we're showing that with the Guardians, to be honest. And I'm going to try to prove that, so I'm going to try to do this without being competitive and stuff. And while I am kind of like in a sense a very competitive fox, especially on the go-kart track now that you'll see me, uh I still like I don't want this to be like a competitive aspect where like we're trying to compete for like attention for spaces. Like I want us to work together. That's why I'm like, send me your spaces links ahead of time so that we don't like over schedule each other's spaces, because I want everyone having time to showcase their talents so we can all support. You know what I mean? So I think
Hmm.
that's, but we just had the legend Sal join us right now. Sal, welcome to the Moon Show. I hope you know that this is a
Hi.
family-friendly program, not OnlyFans. So you
What
know,
do you
let's keep.
mean?
What? I don't know.
Am
I'm
I
just
on the wrong?
joking.
Am I on the wrong night here?
No, yeah, I think so. Smash that subscribe button only. Hopefully, you charge more than $6.99 a month. You know, but
Whatever. I just got out of the shower. I had to give Rocco a bath because he rubbed his face in something dead tonight. So.
oh, that's bullish. Is he buying NFTs? Hey, Waka Waka! Welcome to the Moon Show.
uh,
He sucks. I hate when he does that. What's going on?
Well, it's good to have you here. Nothing. We're just kind of like foxing around, talking about some content and spaces, seeing how people have leveled up, kind of like reflecting a little bit on where spaces have come from, like the capitulation days to where we are now. And I don't know, like just talking about like my like how like I've done spaces differently, like Marky's done spaces, and like everyone like has their own style to it. And it's good to like take
Yeah.
certain things from other people's style, but I feel like it's always good to keep like your own unique identity.
always.
Well, yeah, 100%. I mean, being authentic is going to be a key in the future. Everybody plays like a role, and I shouldn't say everybody. There's a lot of people that do though, and um, people catch on to that shit, and they don't want. They're not gonna want that. They're gonna want it. They're gonna want like how we are. You know what I mean? Just pretty much how we are. We don't sit there and put on an act to pretend to hate people or whatever it is that these people do. But yeah, I get it.
Should we start doing that like like it's wrestling? Do you think
No,
we'd hit like 1,000 people on the stream if you came over and just like whacked me with a chair or a frying pan or something?
I mean I would do that, but I don't want to do that.
How about that? I'm not saying for your entertainment and enjoyment. I'm saying for the content and for we need to get more listeners.
You might as well go to the base house
Yeah, but I
then,
mean you're in
Quits.
Thailand.
That was a good one, Mark. That was a good one, actually. Yeah.
You went for like a
I
day or two, right?
was
Didn't you
there.
go?
I mean, Maki's probably closer to me, but even that, he's far away too.
Can we just pause for a moment because Marky just confused, like I confused FTO and TAC. Marky just confused me and Donnie. I didn't go to the base
What?
show. Donnie was on the base show. He launched the token. He is no longer on the based house, but he still has a token.
Damn, bro.
Shout
How
out
much
Well,
Donnie.
did you get
promote
rugged
stuff.
for?
Oh, dude, I lost like $800 on that token, dude. I don't
Oh
even want to
my
talk about
goodness
it,
Oh,
dude.
you have
gracious.
$800 in
Yeah,
there?
I
Oh
don't even
my
want to
goodness
talk about it,
gracious.
dude. He messaged me and he's like, I got kicked out of the house, and like it was at like a 30,000 something market cap, and I checked it, it was at like nine. I was like instantly depleted.
Damn.
Dude, and it was like he all he needed to do was pay the decks. Like I would have paid the decks, dude. That was the thing. But I was like traveling, dude. I was still in Europe. I'm like going to Super Team Vulcan. I was about to go to Apex Budapest. Dude, I'm like in the middle of traveling that week, dude, and I'm trying to communicate him. I messaged Drac the CA. He's ready to go for like the tools on Famous Foxes. Like if I was like if I was locked in at like my desk like I am now, he wouldn't have been
Yeah.
kicked off. Like I know it, dude. But he couldn't pick up the slack for 1 week, and they kicked his ass out. So I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what I can
I
do.
mean, Donnie's a boy too. He should be able to handle his business, you know.
can't do everything for
He didn't give
everybody,
a shit. He
Quicks.
didn't care about that.
I try, man. I try. I got really upset about that also. I was taking that like super personally. Like I was even like messaging Jakey and Steve and I was like, what are the Foxing rules, man? You know, like you just kick my boy out week 1. We haven't even had the first competition, dude. You know what I mean? So it was just like, I don't know.
What
Whatever.
is
Yeah.
it?
I mean, look, they're just gonna run the show how they're gonna run the show. You know, it's up to them. It's
Mm-hmm.
their show. It's their project. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, he had an opportunity. Did he make the most of his opportunity? You know, that's for Donnie to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
It's
Yeah,
just
it
like
is what
that
it is.
saying.
I mean, Donnie knew the game, and I don't know. I just know how Donnie is, and he doesn't put 100% into shit unless he's playing RuneScape.
Well, Quick, this is something you've been saying for some time now, unfortunately.
yeah, man, it's just, bro, I say it a lot, and I'm more than willing to like help put people in the right position in the right spaces and like the right scenario. But it's like there's always like doors of opportunity, and like there's always going to be doors that present themselves. You know what I mean? But like it gets to a point where it's like you have to like walk through that door on your own. You know, it's like this is your journey. This is self custody. Like you're signing the transactions, and there's like important lessons as you like walk through, like because like not every door is going to work out. Like I've walked through like plenty of doors and situations and spaces and I've like been like, oh, that was a terrible situation, but there's always been like a learning experience on like the other side of it, you know. And
Right.
so I just think that like more people need to push themselves in this space to like get out of their comfort zone and do more, and you know, not rely on just like the idea that okay, Solana's going to go to $1,000 one day. You know, like what are we going to do in between now and then? You know what I mean? Like you might as well
There's a
like
lot
build
of
up
work.
something. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. So
There's a lot of work.
Sometimes it's
That's the
not that
biggest
simple.
thing. There really
what's
is
up,
a lot of
Sal?
work to do.
I said sometimes it's not that simple. I can't
No,
hear
I know,
Marky.
I know it's
Because
not.
Marky
Go ahead. Sorry.
here too.
I think she can't hear me.
Wait, can you hear Marky?
No, I can't even see him.
Oh
Oh
no, yeah,
yeah,
no one can see
yeah.
Marky. We can only hear him. Can you hear him though?
No, I can't hear him.
You can't hear Marky either. Oh wow, this is
Oh
bullish.
damn! I thought she was hearing me this whole time.
Yeah, I thought you can hear Mark. He's been like commenting on you also. This conversation has been going on like you guys
Yeah,
can
like
hear
how
each
did
other
she
this
know?
entire
How did
time.
she know what I commented about
I
her and
couldn't hear
stuff?
him. What did he say?
I thought that yeah, like you guys are like talking like a normal conversation, like you guys have heard each other this
Yo,
entire time. Like so
I'm
that's
so
like
confused.
I'm
That'd
so
be funny.
confused also.
Dude, I thought legitly like me and her been conversating and I thought the
I
group
can't. I
was
don't know what he said.
conversating
I
together.
can't hear him.
All right. All right, Marky, you're gonna have to just like reconnect because we can't see you and now Sal can't hear you. So just reconnect again and I'll
Okay.
add you again. Um and I'll link with Sal. But Sal, so you were saying like yeah, it's not easy and I know yeah, you've been down the same path I have, you know, trying like to make a bunch of different things work, but what has been some things that you have learned or some things that you found successful or some things that like haven't been working out honestly that other people
Oh,
can kind of take and learn from also.
it's funny you said that because I was saying that earlier tonight. Somebody commented. I was in Tom's space, and someone had said something, and I told them, if they're new in the space, for starters, don't ever start a project because there's so much. I wish someone would have told me that, but there's so much that goes into a project that you don't know the back end of it until you're actually in it. But also, I was all over the map. I was in different blockchains, different projects, whatever. I wish I would have focused more on specific projects. You know what I'm saying? Like spent more time with the same community and whatnot. I think that's probably like one of my biggest mistakes. And I don't know why I do that. It's not that I don't like the community or anything, because I like everybody. But I don't know what it is. Just how my life is too. I get bored almost or antsy. Like I feel like I'm missing out on something. I don't know what it is. so I kind of bounce around. But that's probably like my biggest, I think, mistake that I've made is not focusing more and spending more time with certain communities.
No, I feel you. Honestly, like, that's such a fire take because a lot of people struggle with that. You know, they're always
Bless you.
like looking for like the next wait, what just happened?
You sneezed. I said bless you.
Oh, okay. That's so polite of you. Thank you. That's
Ah,
But it's true. Like if you have like I tell people like some of the best advice I can give is like, okay, pick like three projects like that if you were to get a weekly paycheck for, like you would be happy, okay, like famous Fox Federation is like gonna be paying me weekly, you know? And then just start like working with those for those three projects, acting like you already have the job that you're trying to get. You know, like that's always like a great way, but it's so true. It's easy to do because so much is happening in this space and like there's always new thing going on over here, new thing going on. It's like an attention, landscape. But yeah, if you stick it through with certain projects and there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I agree for
Looks
sure.
like we got Marky back and looks like we can see you
Yep.
again. Marky, can we hear you now? I think you sneezed, yeah,
yo,
so
y'all can hear me?
yeah.
Can hear you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, it's too early for that shit for me. Yeah, I can't do that right now.
Wake up, Quicks. Wake up.
It's not our fault you're in fucking Thailand.
It's not
Good
our fault
morning.
you're in Thailand. You know what? Yeah, it is kind of your fault that I'm in Thailand because you guys you drove up the taxes too much in America and made things unlivable. I can't afford to live there anymore, so that's why we're living
That's
in
facts.
Thailand.
Well,
That's fucking
I
facts.
tried to come there with you. I did try.
I know I'm so upset about that. I wish that you were out here. I really need a friend out here, to be honest. Like, I need someone helping me, like doing content with me, basically holding the camera for me. I need a cameraman, you know.
Yeah, I did try. I got there. I mean, I was like an hour away from you.
I
Or
know.
maybe a
Well,
couple.
you were, yeah, literally on the same continent as me, and that's so frustrating.
Yeah, that
We gotta,
sucked. But we talked about it, and I feel like there's reasons why that happened, and I'm kind of grateful in a way, a very small way that it happened. But at the same time, it really sucked.
I know, and but like also the fact that you took that flight also, and now you like have done it. Like every time after you do like your first really long flight, your first like 10+ hour flight, every time you fly after, it gets like easier and easier to do.
Hmm.
Yeah, the flight wasn't bad. I mean, Rocco was really good too. The flight home, I had the whole seat, like I was in the back and I had the whole seat to myself, so that was good.
Oh, that's
Rocco slept on the
awesome.
floor, I slept on the seats, and the whole, pretty much the whole flight home.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you can
But
get those two seats empty and you can lay down
oh
on
my
those three
god,
seats,
yeah,
oh, that's so
nice.
nice.
Mm,
Facts.
that was a score.
You can get
They
an
owed
extra
me that.
blanket or something. Ooh, still in
Yeah, I definitely didn't get no extra blanket.
there. Because like I always like put the if that ever happens, I ask for an extra blanket because like the seat buckles, like kind of will jam into you if
Hmm.
you roll over. So you
Yeah, I
put the
had
extra blanket.
yeah, I had like my sweatshirt and I had shit, but the food was really good.
They be cooking that good food on those flights.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
food
when
was really good.
when
That
you're
should
doing
be
like
some
the
home cooked
trans,
meals, bro.
oh yeah, the transatlantic, the transpacific flights. Yeah, those are you get two meals because you get a dinner and a breakfast.
Hmm.
I got
And
three. I got three
oh, let's
meals.
Yeah,
go.
extras.
Yeah, I got it was really I was like surprised. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. I was like, oh great, I'm gonna have horrible food now too. But it was really good. They were really nice. The flight attendants were awesome. And
Way better than the
they all love
US, that's for
Rocco.
sure.
They all wanted to pet Rocco, and so it worked out good.
Yeah, international flights are a different vibe. Like I see a lot of the times, like these domestic flights in the United States, and like people are always
Dude.
beating the shit out of each other and stuff. And like I'm like, dude, as soon as you get off this plane, you're going to jail, dude. You know what I mean? Over like, and like what the furthest flight is like 3 hours in the United States. Are you kidding me? I could do 3 hours on a flight standing. you know, like if it came down to it, dude. But like these people are acting like they've just like traveled like 15 something hours across the world and they're like punching each other. I saw this one fight, they're yelling because this lady got up to like run to the exit and wait online to get out, you know, and like everyone started yelling at her and stuff.
People are just so impatient. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like
Yeah.
Americans. Americans are impatient. You don't understand. Dude, driving
Yeah,
in Thailand,
that's what it is. That's literally what they're just they're greedy, bro.
you guys don't understand. There's no road rage here, okay? If you get cut off, you just get cut off. You slow down and you keep going about your day. But in America, people get cut off and they want to like drive the car up and pull it over and get out of the car and start banging on the other car and someone's gonna shoot the
Yup,
other
ran right
person,
into
bro.
it. Yup.
Dude, it's so stupid. You could have both been at your destination already, dude. You know, what are we
That
doing
sounds
here?
like me. I get so mad on my way
Dude, it's
home.
the truth.
That's
That's
Sal. Yeah, you Sal. You have American road rage, bro, and it's not good for you. Okay?
that's the truth, bro.
I'm
It
horrible.
sucks. That's exactly how it is. You go to any other like cultures, bro, way more freaking chill and everything, dude. Way more respectful. I mean, it's a whole different world, honestly.
Yeah, people are miserable around here. They're so miserable. And they hate everybody. Nobody wants to help anybody. Nobody even holds the doors for you anymore. It's just bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. Sativa says don't drive with Sal. I'm like, no, just stay out of Sal's way.
Yeah.
That's just it. If you're on the road, yeah, just get out of the way.
Yeah, just you better fucking drive fast away from me. No, I'm only kidding.
Don't
Not
even
that
get
bad.
on the road. Don't even just Uber or something, you know?
The thing I
I don't
will
like
say
Ubers.
though, wait, you don't like Ubers? Wait, hold on, wait,
Oh
let's
my
address
god, I
this.
get
Let's
fucking
address this. Why?
I get what's that word?
Anxiety?
Going like this the whole time because they don't know how to drive. They're always stepping on the whiplash. I get whiplash by the end of the ride because they're
Oh, they'd
always
be like
stepping on
hitting
the
the
brake.
brakes and shit.
Yeah, that don't happen to you guys.
You know, that
It's just
happened really bad one time in
just impossible.
like an Uber or Grab that I picked up. He had like an electric car and I think he was trying to like charge
Oh
his
no.
battery and so he kept like hitting the brakes to charge his battery and shit and I was just like, "Oh, this is so uncomfortable."
Yeah, that's how it be with them electric cars.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I can
Some
picture that too.
Something I think that we
Sorry.
can all agree on, though, is that no matter where you are in the world, if you're driving in like the left lane, or if you drive on the left side of the road, it's the right lane on the highway, and you're doing the speed limit, you should get your license revoked. You know, because the left lane's for passing, dude.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
when I
go
drive
fast.
fast.
Can we all
Like
just agree on that right now before we continue the stream that
yeah,
like the
yeah,
left lane is for
Oh
passing?
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. I would drive right up someone's ass when they did that. I hated that.
Because like I don't know if I'd be able to continue the stream with either of you if you were like, "What do you mean? I'm doing the speed limit. I deserve to be in this lane just like everyone else. I'm doing the speed limit. You guys are going fat." If you're using that excuse on me, just fox off right now. You know,
No, I agree
we have
with you.
nothing in common.
Better be passing on the left lane.
You
I'm
100% and
such a
Sativa.
horrible driver.
I don't want to hear it. Someone's doing 110 behind you. You move over, bro. You should be able to see that.
Yeah,
You know,
get out of the way.
I don't care. You're doing 90. You know,
Dude,
they're
you
doing
move over,
110.
Sativa. You
Move over.
literally do this. You move to the right, let him go, and then you move back to the left. That's the
Yeah,
right way to do it.
exactly. I don't know. I think that's like a Florida thing, also, Marky, where we understand how that works. You know, because like
Not
in
everybody though.
Florida,
I will say not everybody, but if you're a good driver, that's how it's supposed to be. Even if I'm
dude.
going 110 and that motherfucker's going 120, I'm gonna fucking slide right over. I'm gonna let him pass, and I'm gonna get right over, and I'm gonna then bust fucking 119 on his ass and be riding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's your Rudolph now. Because if a
yo,
trooper
that's
comes
how it
out,
is though in Florida. You know how it is in Florida. The first once you get that person that flies, everybody starts fucking getting that lane, dude, and
oh
everybody's
yeah,
following each other at that speed.
That's true. That's true too
yeah.
here.
Because we got that's what's called a Rudolph. You got one idiot that's brave enough to like go fast, and be
Yeah,
like the
take the
first
whole
one running.
crowd, take the L
Yeah,
for everybody.
that's
Wait,
like the
what's it
first
called?
idiot.
Rudolph?
Yeah, so it's called like the Rudolph, like you're Rudolphing. You find like the one idiot that's like running at the 100, like the 100 men versus the one gorilla. There's like the one idiot that's gonna have to go
Yep.
first, and so like that's the guy. He's like speeding, doing crazy, and so everyone else is like, all right, if we're gonna speed, he's the one that's gonna get booked first, So like we're just gonna
Hmm.
speed and follow
That's what
him.
I'm saying. I love that. I love when there's that guy that just wants to wreck. Okay, bet I'm gonna get behind you now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
Jensen, what are you talking
Sometimes,
about? You gotta relax.
sometimes that's me though, low key.
What?
I
Gas blockers.
I honestly, when I drive, I will either speed up or slow down relative to like who's around me because I'm more comfortable being around no cars. I don't know why like cars like want to drive up and be in this like pack mentality of like I gotta drive up and catch up to this other group of cars. Bro, fox that. I'd rather be just like on my own, no one near me, just cruising, dude. If someone
In my
catches up to
lane.
me, I'm gonna speed up or slow down to either get away from them or let them pass me because like it's just like one more liability that's near me. You know what I mean?
I don't like being near 18 wheelers.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
the
try to get
king
away
of
from
the.
those as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's straight up.
Yeah,
Cause
I
them
hate being
them
stuck
bitches
next
suck
to
you
them.
in too. Don't
Oh
get it
yeah,
twisted. They'll suck you in too.
Yeah.
those tires fly off and shit, dude. It's the final
Dude,
destination
you're
shit.
done. Yeah, you're done. You're
Yeah.
done.
That happened to me one time when I was driving. I used to for the Salvation Army. And
Wait, a
I tried.
tire flew at you? What?
No, it fell off our truck.
It fell off the truck? Oh
That
my
shit.
gosh,
Final
dude.
destination. For real.
It was crazy. I mean, we were fine, but that was crazy when that happened.
Oh man, that's so
I can
wild.
imagine. Oh my goodness gracious.
I wonder if I have a video of that, or pictures of that.
Tire flying at you.
No, our tire fell off our truck. It was like one of those little box trucks, like how you move a U-Haul truck. It was one of those.
Dude, so Matchy, so we call them 18 wheelers in the US, like the semis, right? Matchy from
They
Australia,
call them road trains.
he calls them road trains, dude.
A road train.
A road
Oh
train.
no, that sounds crazy. What the fuck? A road train? That
It's a
shit
road
sounds
train.
dangerous.
It's like
Like
a
what the
train.
fuck? Yo, that sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that sounds crazy.
Where's Machi from?
He's from Australia.
Oh, they do
Mhm.
that in Australia?
Australia, mate.
A road train. Just imagine you see a road train coming at you quick. It's like I'd be scared, bro.
Sounds like a wrestler. Like making his way from Melbourne, Australia, weighing it. I don't know how much it is, but like
Yo,
probably like at least 150 kilograms. The
yo, you
Thunder
see
from
what
Down Under road train.
you see what Machi's saying? That bitch got 74 to 110 wheels on it, bro. That's a train.
Bro, they be having to go through like have you ever seen like the show there's this show on Netflix called Outback Truckers and it's like it's probably one of the wildest shows that you could watch. And they go through some crazy scenarios, dude. Like
Really?
insane, dude. Like the roads that they have to travel on that they would bring these trucks on is like these like back dirt roads and then like two trucks are coming the same way, and they're like, "Oh, one of us gotta figure out how to pass the other one, mate." And it's like it's so crazy, dude. They get stuck
Yo,
all
I
the
need to see
time,
an image, bro, of a road train now, bro. Like what?
dude. There's one time he got stuck, and he's like, "Oh, well, we just gotta wait for mud to dry up a bit, mate, and then we can go ahead and keep on with the trip." And he's like there, like digging it out. A wild like possum or something comes up. He just starts hitting it with the shovel. He's like, "Oh, these damn possums come up. Oh, you gotta be careful with them, mate." He's like, bashing on the head with. It's just,
Oh my goodness.
bro, the lifestyle that they live, dude, is insane, dude. It's
Yo, it's Sativa
insane.
Wildin'. Sativa Wildin'.
Yeah. Crikey.
Ah, On the road train down a dirt road.
Road trains. That'd be a good country Australian song, The Road Train. Yo, shout out the 315 viewers that we have here today tuning in on, what is it, a Monday night? Monday night for you guys, I think.
Monday
Monday
blues.
night. Absolutely vibing. Second biggest crypto stream right now. Absolutely crushing it.
Who's got the other one?
A titty. He's got like 5,000 people,
Oh,
but his is titled Gambling and Giveaways.
that's all it
So,
Wait,
is.
who?
a
That's all it
titty?
is. It's always it's always the
Oh, okay.
gambling streams. It's always the gambling streams, bro.
I'm supposed to go on a podcast of his soon, actually. He does like some, like with celebrities and shit.
Oh,
So
really?
I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I don't know. I'll go on with a celebrity. I don't care. No one's as famous as to
Yeah,
me as
represent.
Luca.
Represent.
I don't get like starstruck. You know what I mean? Like I've met like a bunch of
Oh, I don't
celebrities
either,
and stuff.
bro. Yeah,
I
I
don't get
don't either,
starstruck
bro.
at all. Like none of them are that impressive, to be real.
Bro, they're all regular
I don't
people, bro.
I need to get starstruck.
I only
That's
get
what I'm saying,
starstruck when I
bro.
saw Sal, Luca, Totally, and Mert. Those are the only people I get starstruck around.
And bangers.
No, not even, dude, anymore. Like I'm not like you, like a deer in headlights. You know, you see like, but
Ah,
like Sativa said, I'm the star, dude. No autographs, dude. That is weird, dude. When people come up and ask me for like pictures and stuff, they're like, "Oh my God, are you Quicks? Can I get a picture with you?" I'm like, "Sure, dude. I guess." Like, I don't know why you would want one, but you know, like, you could just right click save my Fox on Twitter. But yeah, sure. I wonder, like, if I'm like in a picture frame in anyone's house, like that would be interesting. You know, like this is my picture of me and Quicks at like
right next
Istanbul or something.
to the whole family too.
Can
Right
you
next to the whole
imagine?
family. You know
They
what
have
I'm
the
saying?
family
Right
come
there, the
over.
whole family pictures, him and his sister, and then you have him and Quicks.
I'm bullish on that, actually.
Fucking whole shrine of Quicks, the Fox and everything on a banner in the closet. Oh my goodness gracious.
That would make me
Dude,
nervous.
I honestly having one of those like what are they like the power fans or what are they called? Like I where
Nah,
they're
that's
just
like a
like
stalker, bro. That ain't no power fan. That's a stalker.
I'd be okay with that, honestly. I don't care. What are they gonna do? Come to Thailand, dude, you know?
Yeah, bro. What you mean?
Good.
Pop up at your front door.
That's fine. I don't care. I got space. I
Oh
want
my
some
goodness
friends, dude.
gracious,
Yeah.
dog.
So we'll welcome friends, stalkers, fudders,
All
you know,
right, bro.
whoever,
Just
dude.
send me the address. I'm about to pull up, man. Fuck it.
Bro, you've been saying that. I only got a limited time here. I gotta go in September. I gotta go to Europe and then I gotta go to
I'm gonna see you
Croatia
in
and
Abu
Greece.
Dhabi. First of all, I'm gonna see you in
That's in
Abu Dhabi.
December. We're in
It
July
doesn't
right now.
matter. Just wait, bro. Let me cook, bro. Let me cook, bro. Let me get on that level. I'm not on that level yet, bro. Let me cook.
Yeah, Ginzu's like,
Abu
tell the
Dhabi
stalker to
first.
hold the camera. It's a good idea.
Well, we need somebody until I get there, right? So that's fine with me until I get there. But once I get there, he's got to go. I ain't gonna lie, he's got to go quick.
Yeah, I'll kick the stalker out. I don't care, dude. Keep you. It'll be fine. But I mean, I gotta go. I don't have much time, more time here in Thailand because I'm here. We're already like halfway through July. Holy fox! We got next month at the end of the month. I have to go to Japan for. I got invited to this like Super Team Japan event. And I've never been to Japan. That's always been on my bucket list of places to go.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
So
actually cool. Yeah, that's gonna be dope, dude. For real.
yeah.
That's like on a bucket list for me too. For real.
Hell yeah, dude. That's like been like such a bucket list thing for me. Like I was always like, okay, if I could go to Japan, I could die happy, you know? So like that's like a huge thing being able to like go and step foot in Japan and go experience it. I'm 100% taking vacation. And this isn't going to be a vacation where it's like, oh, quicks, you know, just hop in this space, you know? And like, no, dude, I'm going to be unreachable. I might actually do some streaming from Japan just for the fox of it
Yeah,
so I can like
dude,
walk
do it,
around.
bro.
No, I
Dude,
will,
I
dude.
told you, bro. I don't know how. I mean, bro. I mean, you can definitely stream, bro. I definitely wish you had somebody. That would be dope, dude. Honestly, if you had somebody go out there with you to like, just freaking stream it, bro. Like on some IShowSpeed stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be really dope. But dude, I'm telling you,
Dude,
those
I'm
travel
trying to
streams
do
are
that,
it.
bro. I really am trying to do that, bro. I feel like I'd be really good at that because like a lot of like my comedy isn't scripted. It's just like situational awareness comedy. Like I just like am like really funny and just situations pop up and I relate it back to like Web3 and I'm funny in those moments, but like I can't like plan for those things to happen. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly, dude. Man, just bro, wait till we cook, bro. Just let me
I'm
keep
waiting,
cooking,
bro.
bro.
I'm waiting.
Let me cook, bro. We're gonna get there soon. Let's hit this Abu Dhabi. That's definitely on the bucket list. And definitely if you're still in Thailand next year, that's gonna be next on my bucket list as well. So we gonna cook, bro. Just give us some time. Let me cook.
Dude, shout out. We got 337 people watching the stream. Absolutely
Woo!
bullish. Sal, you still with us? Your screen is
What's
like
Sal
super
doing?
dark. Wait, Sal's still with us? I just heard her. I just saw her
Sal.
move. I can't hear her though.
No, I can't either.
I see her like moving around over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we
there you
go.
are. Now I can hear you.
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm by my pool.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Can you guys see it? Hold on, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, we see it.
oh my
No, you
God! I
can't.
just got a Soulflare notification that the pump token is here and tradable, dude. I thought they. I told them to leave me out of this
It's
notification. I don't want
been
to see this shit.
it's been live. It's been live for a while now.
I
How's it
heard that
looking
they
so
had
far?
the wrong name for it too.
Jeez, dude, it's got a
They
They
never
said
paid
they
for the deck.
5.57.
they put the wrong name.
They didn't pay for the decks either. Well, the last time I heard they didn't. That was at like 8 o'clock, I think.
It's got
Yeah,
like a
it's been a.
5.5 billion market cap, dude. It's got like 51 million liquidity right now.
I could imagine, bro. I mean, think about how much money, bro.
Almost half a million in trading volume in the past 24 hours, dude.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not touching this shit, dude. I'm happy with my
No.
Pengu bags, dude. My Pengu bags have been doing really well this week, dude. I'm chilling. I'm just chilling with my Pengu bags, waiting.
Pingu Legends. What's up, Netrunner?
Oh wow, Netrunner's in the building, dude. I'm hyped that you're here because I 100% need you for my taxes next year, dude. IRS is going to try to say I owe a whole bunch of money thanks to Luca and these penguins, dude. So I'm going to need
Yeah.
you, and we're going to have to explain to them about some of these Foxy expenses, you know? Like Discord, they want $100 a year for Nitro. Criminals, dude. Yeah, look, Saz is like pump Pengu and Bonk to all time high. Sativa's like pump Bonk. Like hell yeah, dude, pump my bags. I only own two meme tokens and it's Pengu and Bonk. Those are the only two meme tokens that I own. Otherwise I own Solana and Bitcoin and USDC. And when I need to send my mom money, Pi USD on for PayPal. And that's it. That's all I need, dude. And now Bonk's hitting highs, bro. Pengu is going back to all time high. Dude, I
Facts.
accumulated so much
Bullish.
Pengu at half a cent, dude. I was so bullish on this token, dude. I've always said like Pudgy Penguins was like gonna be one of the top projects,
Oh
bro. And then
yeah,
when they
dude.
came to
Top
Solana,
IPs for sure.
but I
Hmm.
knew I was like the token's gonna dump, dude. It's like a free airdrop, so I took profits, dude. Honestly, like the money that I made from the airdrop, I put back in at half a cent, and then reacquired like four times as much, like five times as many
Hmm.
tokens as I had, and now it's worth like so much more. But like I'm holding, dude. I really I've been stupid. I haven't taken profits, but I really think that like like it has like a lot more to go. And I don't think I'm gonna buy more right now, even though that's stupid. If like you think it's gonna go high because like I have so much exposure to it right now, so I'd rather just keep buying more Solana and Bitcoin. But I'm very confident that that shit's gonna help buy my mom a house like very soon, dude. You know, so I'm
Let's
bullish,
go.
dude. Pengu, Luca, send that shit to $1, fam, so I can buy Mama Quicks a house.
Let's go. That's the goal. That's the goal.
That's literally my only goal in this
Mama,
space. Yeah, I could care less about any money, but I do need enough money to buy my mom a house so she can live the rest of her life chilling.
That's
mama.
So I got more room to send all my shit that I order throughout the year, dude, because they're not shipping it here to Thailand. So I got to ship it to my mom's house and then go get it like twice a year.
oh, that's sweet that you wanted to do that for your mom.
No, I'm such a mama's boy, dude. I don't really have a big family, so I have my mom and my brother and a couple nieces. So like, my mom's everything. I talk to her like every day, at least like try to text her every day. It's been hard with like the time frames. I don't get to like talk to her on the phone as much, and I haven't gotten to see her so much this year because of all the traveling. But she's like my biggest fan, you know, and that's like the only like person I care about, like what they think of me, you know. I love my mama. I miss her
Should be
now.
the only
Thanks,
person you
Sal.
care about. I'm sorry.
My dad always said, he's like the only woman you can trust in this life is your mother, and your mother's not my mother. I don't know why I gave him like a pizzeria accent like that. He didn't talk like that at all. But you get the point.
Yeah, I get it. Your mother.
Yeah, the only woman you could trust
Your
is your
mother.
mother. Your mother's not
Your
my
mother.
mother. Muddah.
Your mother.
Oh man. What else do we got going on in the ecosystem aside from Pump Fund taking all the attention and liquidity again?
Nothing really. I mean, I haven't heard anything. Just pump fun. You know what I mean? Their token's really been the talk of the, I guess the circles that I'm in. You know,
Did you guys get your Wallet Connect claim?
I'm not gonna get anything.
Why didn't you get anything? You didn't fill out the registry?
It doesn't matter. I wasn't. I didn't even use them for the last 2 months.
Doesn't matter if you're a guardian, you fill out the registry, you get the airdrop.
What for pump fun?
No, for Wallet
Oh,
Connect.
oh yeah, yeah. No, I did Wallet Connect. I did that.
Oh, bullish.
Yeah.
Bullish.
I thought you were talking about pump fun.
Bullish.
No, I could care less about the Pump Fund token. Wait, Sativa said to check the floor price for Tayo. They should be at like 40. I think they're like the number one project right now.
I thought foxes
Cooking.
were.
Tayo
Cooking.
Robotics, yeah, 41 floor price, highest floor price Solana project. Tayo Pilot's still not back at 28 Sol, which I need them to get back to 28 Sol. I bought it 0.03, so I'm up on
What's it
this
at
like
now?
really 0.17.
Nice.
I know, big NFT win right now. Bullish.
Yeah, it's like cool. He should go up. It should go up too, because if the other one's going up, that one should go up.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Plus,
but
he's doing a lot of work with Bonk.
yeah, exactly. They got the work with Bonk and they're pumping it back into the GP token and the Tayo stake to earn the GP token, so that's why like they're pumping right now.
Yeah.
Dude, these shits were 7 Sol like a few weeks ago. Like 7 Sol.
What?
The
Oh, the
Tayo
tiles?
robots. Yeah.
Wow.
The, t- the Tayos were seven
Is it at
Sol. The
7? Now it's
infants
at
were like,
40?
yeah, now it's at like 40. The infants are at 12.73. They were at like 2 Sol, 2.5 Sol. It even dipped down under 2 Sol. I was like, I remember that day, and I was like, damn, I should buy an infant. But I didn't really like the one that was listed, and I was like, I'm not going to spend the Solana or whatever on it. And I should have, dude.
What's their oil at? Remember their oil? We were
The
talking about that
oil's,
too.
yeah, it's at 2 Sol now. This shit was also like
Holy shit.
point 1 Sol. Like now it's at like 2 Sol the oil.
Holy shit. Wow.
Oh, shut.
NFTs.
Good for them. Good for them. Tom's been in this space a long ass time, so he deserves it. He's been put through a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So
hopefully,
well, at
hopefully these pilots pump though. I need these to go back to
least
like
you don't
20
have to
Sol.
fucking have to worry about D-Gods, I don't think, coming back from the dead.
Yeah, the D guys right now are 5.5 soul, 5.7 soul.
Oh,
You got a D God?
Nah, hell no, I'm not buying a
what?
D god because I could grab like a couple foxes. At this point, the only the only projects that I want to buy, like that are outside of foxes at this point, are pick up a Clanosaur and a Galactic Gecko. Those are probably the only two other projects that I'd grab at this point. Because like I have a lot of NFTs also, but I want to grab a Clano. Um, and I'd want a Galactic Gecko. But even the Galactic Gecko, I'm on the fence about because I'm like, damn, I could grab like a few more foxes that. Because to me, like foxes make the most sense. Like it's actually like they return revenue to me in the form of missions, or I could do staking. Yeah, I got a skunk sativa. Okay, yes, we all got the skunks. Go and mint your sativa skunk for
Yeah.
point 0.1 Solana. Mint is live on his page. Oh, he messaged me actually. I gotta. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta message you back. You need some more Solana from me to like make my Fox custom one of one. So I gotta hit you up about that. Yeah, but yeah, the Clano, the Galactic Gecko, and I don't know what else would you grab, Marky?
Plano, Galactic Gecko. Maybe a couple of Cyber Frogs, honestly, me personally, bro. For the long term, you know?
I would grab a Cyberfrog. I'm just not gonna use like the tools. And if they when they have like the automated Thor again, where I could just throw it in and it just like trades for me, I'd grab a Cyberfrog again because then like I get like 5% off on like the fees. So instead of like taking
Mm-hmm.
like 20% of like the profits, they only take like 15. And there's some nice looking Cyberfrogs, but yeah, for me, dude, I'm not gonna like go in there and like look at the calls and stuff, dude. You know, I need it to be
Yeah, yeah.
automated. So
What else is up there, bro?
I'm telling you, man, all roads
I ain't
lead
gonna
to
lie, bro.
Fox.
I had uh what it go and the guides up for the family cookout, and I'm bullish on the guides, bro, and that art project, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Strictly
bullish on
art.
the guides also. Yeah. Um,
Hell, I like that, bro. You know, the strict art, bro. Nothing to it, bro. Just straight art.
yeah, there's some dope ones
Uh,
listed.
Let me see what else. I don't know, man. I don't know what else really, bro.
That's what I'm saying. For me right now, like the most important thing is securing more Solana. That to me is like
Mm-hmm.
above all, like the most important thing for me right now at this time. Securing more Solana bags. Some of these TFFs look pretty good. But yeah, staking more Solana, securing more Solana. I'm bullish on NFTs, but I hold a lot of NFTs now at this point. Another one is like a portals. Like I'd grab another portals maybe. They're only like 1 soul right now. Stake this. We got their TG coming up. I just secured my portals identity. I secured
Yeah, I
Soulflare for
saw that.
portals.
Yeah.
I also secured Soulflare as well. In case you degens tried to think that you were going to come in and secure Soulflare. Building the
You know how
Soulflare
these
portals
pigeons
world.
are.
So yeah, I know. I already know, dude. I'm not going to try to negotiate with cyber terrorists, dude.
I need $1 million.
You know, I love those like DMs that I get. Like people try to like negotiate with me for like domain names. Like they're like, "Oh, I just secured guardiang4g.com. How much would you like to pay for it?" And I'm like, "Absolutely nothing because we have soulflare.com, so I don't like
Ah,
what? Dude, like why do you think this is beneficial to me?
we don't need that.
I'm so sick of
We
these like
don't.
spam DMs that we get. Do you guys
Oh,
get as
dude, they've
many? Am
been
I the only
bad,
one that's
bro.
like getting like these
No,
spam
they've
DMs,
been
dude?
really bad lately, dude. I will say they've been really bad lately.
I
So
don't get that
bad, dude.
many. I mean, I get more like um those projects that want you to go work for 'em and shit.
I get
Yeah, I've
an
been getting a lot lately,
absurd
dude.
amount, and it's like it gets like really hard to cipher through because like what happens is so, like I keep my DMs open in case like someone's in a space with me And like a lot of times, like they may not be following me, or they'll follow me on that space, and then like message me, and they'll be like, "Hey, I had a question about this, or I wanted to like ask more about like the take you're making here, or like give me flowers or whatever." And so then I keep my DMs open for that, but it'll show up under like the hidden, where it's like show more, and then there's even like another hidden file, and there's like show more, and they'll be like popping up in there, but it's just like filled with just like the spam, like investor group, like, hey, can I send you nudes and like all this shit. I even posted about the other day. I was like, one's gonna rug you, the rest are gonna rug you. Which one do you open, fam?
Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, where is it? This one. Look, this is it. This is like what my DMs look like. Hello, good day. If you're interested in upgrading your like
Hmm.
3 grammatical errors already gone. Hey, I'm Othman from Morocco, married and I have a young daughter. Congratulations. We live in a rented. I don't even want to know what it's rented, but I already know I'm not paying the rent for it this month. Michelle, hi. To be honest, I've been looking for someone to send nudes to and have some fun. LOLLL. I don't even need to hear the rest of it. Yeah, I know. It literally looks like 14. I'm not going to jail. Julian West, nice LinkedIn profile picture. Just write hello. Oh, good. I can already tell he's gonna rug me. I can already tell. Like just like the look on his AI face, he's gonna rug me. This one, NFKPFB 96B6NF no 5M, which doesn't even match the Twitter handle. Daily Doe, Uniswap wallet and Trust wallet users, grab your exclusive. Uniswap doesn't even have a wallet; they're an exchange on Ethereum. And then I got invited
Wait,
to another
Uniswap, I
group.
thought Uniswap did have a wallet. I think they do have
Maybe
a
they have a
wallet.
wallet. Maybe they do. I don't care. I'm not
I think
downloading
they
it.
do.
Well, I'm not
I
grabbing
might be
whatever
wrong.
exclusive rug he's trying to sell me. And the last one is an exclusive 119 Alpha group where H7P6ZNCF6V8 wrote, "Get the U.S. stock money making tool for 0 1." So that I don't even need to read the rest of it, dude. Because that it's good for me
Gotcha.
because I have exactly that amount. I have 0 1. I have exactly 0 1, so that's perfect. I have just enough for that. So this is the DMs, dude. And then Sativa's like, "This is why I close DMs to only my friends, dude." Well, like, what happens like if someone just follows me and I don't follow them back in enough time? Because I get a bunch of
Yeah.
notifications of all these follows, but I may not see them right away.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Mine are open, but I don't get any DMs like that. My God, that's crazy.
I can't believe you guys don't get DMs like this. Why? What am I doing wrong?
No, bro, you should see mines, bro. And for a new account, I'm actually surprised, to be honest. I get more on my new account than I did on my last account.
I just wish that we didn't have the ability to get added to group chats against our will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't like that, honestly. I don't like those group chat DMs, bro. Especially when the
I,
scammers are doing it.
oh yeah, it's nothing but scams. All of those,
Yeah, so it's just a group chat with like 100 scammers in it. Like, why am I in there, bro? Like, what?
I don't understand. I really don't. And then like when it's a personal group chat, you leave and it says like Quick's left, and then everyone's just like talking Fox about me. But like a lot of these like just spam ones, like I should be able to like approve or deny my entry into them. You know what I mean? You shouldn't
What
just be able
spam
to just
one?
like the ones
What do
that
you
I was
mean
just
by
showing you. Like I get these like
I can
spam. You
see
don't.
them?
Oh wait, hold on, wait. Where's I just said put look like on the screen right now. Wait, can you see the screen?
No,
Oh, bullish. Wait, hold on. Let me see
that's
if I can
okay. It's
fix this.
okay.
No.
That's okay.
I gotta learn. I gotta get better. I gotta get better. Okay, wait. Gotta go to settings, webcam source. Okay. All right. Now can you see?
Yes.
Yes. Bullish progress, not perfection. We're climbing the stream and ladder. All right. So look at this bottom one. You see right here. Get the U.S. stock money making tool for 0 1. I get
Mm.
invited to so many of these Foxing groups, like I can't even tell you. Like I literally have to spend every day, no cap Sal, at least like 5 minutes of every day deleting these groups. It's even worse on the Soulflare account when I have to like delete these on the Soulflare. It takes like literally
Yeah,
like
I can
10 minutes to
imagine
do.
soul flare.
Oh,
Yeah, I can imagine that.
oh, it's the
But
worst.
I'm surprised you get like that bad on yours. You know what I mean? But like, then again, you're connected to the soul flare one, so
Yeah, I
people go
think maybe
after
because
big
like a
accounts
lot
like
of
that.
yeah, I don't have like a big account, but I am followed by a lot of like prominent accounts, and so I think that's probably why. And I'm like always engaging.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I'd figure out
Well,
how to
no,
stop
because
it.
I mean, you're connected to, so you're like connected to the soul flare account. You know what I mean? So people will say that. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, people say soul flare and they think of you, just like the same thing with the foxes. You know what I mean? It's just you're the face of things, and it is what it is.
Oh, dude,
So.
I got to tell you this funny story about the Foxes. And first of all, shout out, we have 423 listeners live tuning in to Marky and Sal. I'm just here foxing around. Um,
We just
so,
chilling, man. We
dude,
vibing.
I had a pissed off holder message me in the Foxes the other day because the Discord link wasn't working, right? And they're messaging me saying the Discord link, they can't find the Discord link. And I was like, it's on the website. And like, it's not on the website. And I was like, it's 100% on the website. Click the drop down. And like, this isn't my first day. I can tell you it's not on the website. And I said, oh, it's going to be one of these types of conversations. Like, okay, fam, like, let's go ahead and, and resort whole energy towards this DM. And so I screenshotted on the website where it is. And he goes, no, that link doesn't work. And I'm like literally like in a space right now. And I was like, okay, I'll send you the link after this. I don't have time to argue with you. And so I send him the link and he goes, it's the same link from the website. It doesn't work. And it's like, and so I messaged Drax and I was like, so what's the issue? He's like, yeah, he's most likely banned from the Discord. And so I was like, you're banned from the Discord. And he's like, what the fuck did I do? He's like, I was in there one time like 3 years ago for this shit. And he starts like yelling at me, like beseeching, like pleading his case, like I had any authority whatsoever. And I was like, fam, I am a holder just like you. I just have it as my PFP, and I host a weekly space. But I don't even have permissions in the Discord above anything normal than a holder, dude. So there's nothing. You're talking to the wrong fox right now. He's like, you need to unban me. You know, like I hold one of the TFFs. I was all right. Like, I can't deal with this, bitch. No,
I would have just sent him over to Drax. I would have sent here, just DM him. He'll take care of you.
I ended up
Let
telling
Drax deal with
Drax like, I ended up giving him his username. He said to reach out and take care of it. I don't know if he did. I didn't follow up with it, but I did my best. You know.
it.
Dude,
Yeah, you're always gonna have ones like that anyway. There's just people that love misery loves company.
that
It's
actually
unreal.
reminds me of the time that freaking I remember I was blocked by the famous Fox account, dude. I think I footed them one day, and then one
Good.
day, dude, I think I was on a space with you or something, dude. With them with Drax, I think it was on the Moon Show. And we were all on a space, and I'm like, dude, why? Like, am I blocked by them? You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, I think you helped me out to get them to you know get me to follow back. But now I don't have a follow back anyways because I got rugged. I got hacked. So I'm gonna have to earn it now again.
Yeah, it's always fun. Hey, I funded this project a year ago. Now I want to be followed by them or unblocked.
Nah.
That's always fun. Bro, some of this, I wish I could like, I wish I could do a space on like some of like the Soulflare DMs that we get because some of them are so funny and I can't share
Oh
them
my
like publicly,
goodness,
dude. But
dude.
it's just
I
like,
know. I could imagine just from
oh
the
my
spaces,
gosh,
bro.
dude.
Just from
Oh my
spaces. That's why,
gosh.
like, honestly, bro, like I'm actually happy that like you guys are doing this for a lot of people, bro, because a lot of people really do need the help. You know what I'm saying? Like whether they know it or they don't, in this space, they really do need the help to better themselves, bro. And it's gonna better the ecosystem as a whole, and everybody coming in, dude. So it's like trust me, bro. I see it, dude. Like even on the spaces that I've been hosting, it's like but I know it's a learning lesson for a lot of people, dude. So
I appreciate that, man. It's hard, dude. I've like, I know I make it seem like, oh, it's hard to show up every day, dude, and be as active as I am, dude, and like sacrifice as many things as I'm doing, dude, to do this every day, bro. But I truly do care about the space. I truly do mean what I say about like leveling up not only myself but other people around me. I genuinely want the best for like everyone in this ecosystem that's like trying to like better themselves because I feel we're so much all of us are so much more connected. Like we've broken the matrix. We understand like what the future, what the next steps of finance
Hmm.
are going to be. We understand self custody. We understand like we all want the same thing in life, you know, and like we're all going to secure a bag, but I feel like especially the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, the guardians, like they want more for life than just like financial freedom. Like it's about creating a legacy, and like we talk about that a lot, but I mean that, man, you know, like I really do want to leave this world a better place and like impact enough people, you know, so that I'm not just like forgotten. My fox isn't just like another common fox in
Hmm.
like the collection, dude, you know, like I want to leave the world a better place. So I love what we're doing with Soulflare. I love the opportunity that Soulflare gives me, and that's why I show up every day and work as hard as I do, bro. Because like I understand I'm in like a unique scenario that I did kind of create for myself, but you know I understand, you know how easy it is to fall from like the position I'm in right now. So I'm making sure I'm staying grounded. I'm staying humble. I still have a long way to go. There's still so much more to do. And that's why I keep like a strong work ethic every single day, dude. Like, bro, like I was up until a Flogen call. Like we got off the call. It was supposed to be from like 2:30 to 3 or yes. No, it's from 2 to 2:30. I ended up staying up until 3. We started this space what like 5 hours later. So you know what I mean, dude. And now I'm like up. Now it's daytime. I got to get ready. I got go work out. Try to take care of myself. Take care of some things. Get ready for some more spaces. Get ready for this presentation later, man. It don't stop. You really got to want this, man. You really, truly, if you want to be in a position like similar to me or like other people in the ecosystem, like you really got to in your heart want this, bro, because it's
Hmm.
not for like the weak of heart, dude. It really isn't. I know I stay positive every day, but it's not easy to do. It really isn't.
Oh,
And
I know it, bro.
but I try my best, dude. And I think just every day is important to stay positive, like whether you're in this space or not, but especially if you're in this space, like you got to stay positive. How's Abby doing? Where is Abby actually? Let me see. Let's bring her inside. Abby, come here. They want to say hi.
But
Come here.
dude, that's the truth though. You really do have to have a positive mentality because the burnout's real. There's a lot of things that you're fighting against in this ecosystem, dude. And you have to be prepared for it. So you're totally right, dude. It's this is not for the weak hearted. You have to have a strong heart, but also a strong brain as well, dude. You have to be strong mentally.
Come here,
Oh
Abby.
shit, Abby.
Come here, Abby. What's up? She's just outside laying in the sun. She's become like a high so dog now, like a high society dog, because she was like living in the mountains and like the she was sleeping in the road and stuff, and now she's like lounging by the pool, laying in the sun,
Hmm.
coming in the air conditioning, hopping on my bed and stuff. So now she's like a little high society girl.
Yeah.
Abby, they want to say
Getting
hi to you.
spoiled.
Abby,
Getting spoiled.
they want to come say hi. Yeah. Hey, you good girl. I'm trying to like. There she is. Hi. Dude, when I got her, she was in such bad condition, dude. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see
dude,
her
I
now.
remember, dude. I remember seeing all the photos and everything when you got her.
Dude, all her hair is grown back, bro. She's like doing so much better. She is the fifth dog I've rescued in my life. Because my mom still works for a dog rescue, but she's like getting more retired now. But so I've like helped like rehabilitate and train like a bunch of dogs over my life. I just love dogs, dude. I'm like a very much like animal person.
Oh, me too, bro. Me
But
too.
dogs, like, dude, I connect with dogs like so much. So
I'm a
yeah, she's
big
doing good
dog
now.
person, dude.
Now she's gonna join the stream with me. We got our Soulflare merch in the back. This is a pretty good background I got right now, dude. I got a dog. I got the Soulflare
Hmm.
merch. I got a little bit more Soulflare up here, dude. We're chilling.
You just
Good.
need to paint the walls yellow.
I don't know about that. I don't got the time for that right now. But Definitely been
What you
enjoying
got
the
planned for
streams.
the? Yeah, what you got planned for the day?
So I gotta finish. I'm almost done with my presentation. I gotta finish that. I just got like two more slides just to like kind of fix up, make it look nice. But I mean, everything's there. All the information's there. Because we're trying to like just finalize these Soulflare streams. So I'm just kind of like going over our strategy, like the process, like what's gonna look like, what the goals are and stuff, how we're gonna approach it, and then after that, I'm also finishing up our like working group for spaces that I'm working on with Maki. I'm gonna
Hmm.
bring you on a part of that. I'll bring Sins and FTO Tac, the combination of the two, because I'm just convinced they're just one person at this point. And yeah, I'm excited for that to start because like the idea is to start streaming with Soulflare. I'm gonna get up to 3 streams a week. Like in the beginning, it'll be one stream, and then I'll do the second, and then we'll do like the third. But it'll all come within like a 1 to 3 month time frame. But
Hmm.
simultaneously, like we'll be pushing the spaces front for our guardians. So like your spaces, like TAC FTO spaces, Divine spaces, Obby spaces, like all of our guardians that run spaces, we're trying to like push the effort and attention from Soulflare to those spaces and also the ones that we get invited to as a guest. You know, like we'll get invited to come up as like a special guest and, you know, box around.
Right, right. Hmm. That's the good thing, bro, is that you're hopping onto the streaming aspect and letting everybody else kind of take care of the spaces aspect of it.
Yeah, and like, bro, I love spaces. It's not like I want to walk away from spaces and like stop doing the whole strong space, but I mean that's
Of
like a really
course,
good
of
time
course.
slot, and it's time to like level up. You know what I mean? Like, this is like the next evolution is doing the streaming, and then it'll lead to the live streaming, and that'll be cool. Like being able to live stream at these events, we're gonna get a lot more content that we could put out for like TikTok and Instagram for short form, which give us a chance for virality. You know, because like people would just come over and start using the Soulflare product if we created like a really funny viral, like meme or something, So
Hmm.
I'm interested. I'm interested to see where it goes, dude, to be real.
Dude, I'm interested as well, dude. Like I said, dude, I've been kind of posting my little TikToks here and there. Right now, I'm actually working on my overlay for my personal streams and everything, so that way I can get on, my personal streams. I'm gonna be gaming, talking shit, probably have people up there as well, just kind of vibe out like I used to do on my streams. You see, but the thing is, my streams are more chill streams, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I pull numbers and I'm not even doing anything. You know what I'm saying? People just come out because it's just me,
Bro, what do you think we're doing right here?
Um,
Look, I got my profile up and like I'm
I
just
know
talking
that's what
with
I'm
you and
saying. Like,
Sal,
dude,
dude, and we got like
like
442
literally, bro.
listeners. It's
Like, dude, the
insane.
last stream I did was at the beach, bro, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And dude, we pulled 500 plus people on there, and it's like, what? Like, dude, and it's like, I've done streams before, bro. So it's like just bringing the streams all together again on this account now, and pulling this account through, dude.
Wait,
It's like
hold
you
on.
said, dude. You
Hold on. We
what?
got some fudders in the chat. Hold on. Well, first of all, because
Hold
Cuzzo
up.
was saying that we're not talking into the chat enough, they stopped reading it after listeners. Cuzzo, this is absolutely wild that
Nah.
you're going to be coming at me for this right here on stream. But I did
Nah,
appreciate,
we definitely been reading the chat. I will say, because I definitely
yeah.
been on the chat all day. I've been commenting myself on the chat.
Make better
Um,
content, chat. Then, dude, that's a user issue. Then,
I'm over
but
here
no,
on the Discord too. They're calling me on the Discord. I'm multitasking right now.
dude, Divine wrote Factio. That's funny. Like we're just combining the two of them, Factio, and from
Facto,
TAC and FTO,
facto. Ah!
Factio. Um, yeah, everyone loves Abby in the chat. Abby, everyone loves you, girl. She's hot. She was laying in the sun. Now she's happy to
Everybody
be in
talking
the
about
AC.
Win Beach again.
Yeah,
Shit,
Wen
y'all let
Beach.
me know. I'll go on Sunday. We will get back in. If we start pulling 100 views, I'll start hopping in the water again. Nah, dude, but
I,
I definitely want to definitely get my streams going, dude. I'm planning on going seeing Sin from Puffsters at the end of the month as well, driving down to Satellite Beach, going to visit him. So, dude, I'm really on the really trying to get it grind, like you said, bro. Like I'm really putting the work in, trying to just get it going, dude. I mean, it's about to be 12 in the morning here, dude. I gotta actually work on some content right after this, and then probably sleep for a couple hours, wake up, go drop my girl off, you know what I'm saying? Go DoorDash at 6 in the morning and get to it, bro. and then we got all the spaces, tomorrow. All the Guardians gonna be hosting their spaces and everything, dude. So it's like you said, dude. You have to want this, really bad. You gotta want it, bro. And that's the key, dude. And if you want it, it's gonna come. But you gotta work for it. It's not gonna be handed to you.
For real, dude. That's so true. I say it all the time, and it's 100% true. Like, you have to, like, really want this with, like, everything in your, like, soul, because you're gonna get tested so many times, and there's gonna be so many moments that's gonna, like, test, like, how bad you really want this, you know? And you're gonna be tested, like, spiritually, mentally, financially. But I promise, like, there are green pastures, depending if you're willing to, like, focus your water and attention on those pastures. You know what I mean? Because that's also something important. It's like, oh, the grass is greener, but, like, the grass is greener wherever you choose to water it. And, like, I chose to water, like, my Solana and Soulflare grass, and, like, look, it's, like, now flourishing, dude. And it took
Hmm.
time, it took consistency, but I didn't switch up. And that's always something, like, everyone always knows me in the space. Like, I stayed so consistent. I stayed doing what I was doing, even despite it wasn't popular. It wasn't like, doing AMAs with NFT projects and stuff during the bear market was not popular. It was not bringing in numbers, but it helped develop all these relationships that I've now, like, I've curated. And now when I see Metaplex at events and they're like, yo, when can we hop on space? And I'm like, yo, I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. But right now I need you for an interview for a video. Bam, that's how I get that stuff done, dude, at such, like, a fast rate. And so I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to build more and connect with more people. And chat's on fire right now. What are they saying? Where did Sal go?
Yeah,
I don't know where
chat's
Sal
going
went, dude.
crazy.
I wasn't in charge of Sal. Gotta absolutely love it from Matchy, always with the quick little Australian puns. Um, Divine, Quicks, have you tried the
Consistency is
encrypted
key.
chat thing, or are you also bearish on that? Yeah, I'm 100% bearish on that. I don't need another chat channel, dude. I don't care if it's encrypted or not. I have nothing to hide. I'm not a cyber terrorist. I'm not a rugger, so I don't care if the DEA is watching my tweets and stuff. I don't care about encrypted chat. It's just another thing for me to check. Cousin said consistency is key. Yep, consistency and repetition, man, is the key to success. It truly is, dude. You're gonna outperform a lot of people in this space just by showing up every day in the space. Um, and yeah, that was this. So now we're on top of the chat. Now you guys can't FUD us for not answering the chat, but we are coming up on
Yeah,
450 listeners.
killing it, bro. I definitely do gotta probably head out in the next 10 minutes, quicks, because I do gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh, I gotta wake up early in the morning.
In
I
the
gotta get up stream to
morning.
get a good night's sleep. Where? Where was the sympathy for Quicks, dude, when you were trying to dunk on me on space for having to leave for a call at 2:30 in the morning, bro? I didn't get off until 3, starting stream at 8. Get the
You
fox
got
out of here. I'm
duties. You
joking. It
got
was 9, but I woke up at like
responsibilities.
8:30. I'm
You
just a
the famous
fox.
fox. You gotta
I
hold
know.
up that famous fox now, baby.
That's why I'm not worried about my Foxy throne. I know no one's going to work as hard as I am to come after it, and no one wants to work as hard as I do to keep it, dude. So, yeah, fam.
You see, the easy part is getting there. The hard part is keeping it. Remember that.
Dude, everyone wants the view, but no one wants the climb. I
That's the
always
truth,
remember
bro.
that on, like, the days when I'm working and I just think, and I take a moment to, like, look over and I'm like, holy shit, I'm in Thailand with a pool and stuff, and, like, my life's completely different from where I was, like, over a year ago now. And I think, like, the climb, it's like the grind. It's who you are when no one's looking, dude. It's like you
Oh,
see me go out
mm-hmm.
and shine on spaces and, like, be doing cool shit, but you don't see, like, the grind, like the work that I put into when no one's looking,
Yeah, what it
you
took to
know?
get there.
Yeah, dude. Like, as soon as I end this stream, like, who's holding me accountable? Soulflare doesn't have a camera in here that they're watching me, everything. Like, who's gonna hold me accountable? Like, show up, be engaging, doing my
That's the
job,
truth,
finishing.
bro.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's all on
Mm-hmm.
you. It's like who you are when
Self
no one's looking.
accountability, baby.
Everything, bro. It's everything. That's why I tell people to get out there and travel, bro, because you realize you don't need much. You don't need as many things as you think that you do. All the things that are holding you down in your current position, your living room set, your furniture, this stuff at your house that you haven't touched in years. All this stuff holding you down. It doesn't mean anything when you're like out there in the world exploring, traveling, dude. It's like, and it's so liberating with crypto. And plus, you get to like truly learn about yourself. Like I've grown so much in the past year being on my own traveling than I have in like the past like 35 years of life, you know? This 36th year was the one that changed everything, the traveling, man. It was awesome.
That's
And
you never know, and you never know, bro. It could happen when you're 21. It could happen when you're 30. It could happen when you're 40. You never know, bro. But you gotta put the work in. It's gonna pay off eventually. I've seen it with multiple people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta put the work in. Your time will come. Your time will come. That's why, like, I'm not rushing it, bro. Like I know my time will come, bro. Everything I've done, all the people that I've helped in here, bro, all the projects, I mean, just everything, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm hopping on spaces, dude. I hopped on a space earlier, bro. Let me tell you something. I hopped on a space earlier, bro. Literally just said, what's up, everybody, and all that, dude. And you know, people were like, dude, that's Marky. Like, why am I not following him? People don't even know that I still got hacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then on that space, I get like 10 plus follows just because everybody remembered it's Marky. You know what I'm saying? They know the work I put in, bro. So it's like, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like my time will come, bro. Like my account will get back to that spot and better, honestly, bro. Like I'm more bullish on this account than I was on the last account, to be honest, bro.
well, don't
Like
don't think in the mindset that like your time will come. Think of it as like your time is here. Your time is now, and like you're
oh, for a
living it
fact,
right
yeah.
now. And like you can't think like, oh, it's this is gonna happen in the future because you need to start getting into the mindset of like I'm taking the steps and the actions every single day. Those small wins, they truly all do add up. Those atomic habits that we do every single day, they add up, you know? And so yeah, it's important to just like your mindset and how you choose to view yourself and choose to view like the world around you is going to attract the energy and the opportunities, you know, like and like you gotta be willing to do the work, man. Like so many people like the magic that you're looking for is in the work that you're avoiding. I think about that a lot, and it's so true. And that's like also like pushes me, bro, because like it's in those like workouts, it's in that like that time that I'm putting together the presentation or like planning for the space that like I'll have like a breakthrough moment or I'll come up with a new idea for a post or like I'll like you gotta be willing to like put in the work, man. So I know like what you mean by that like your time is like you will have like a more of an
Oh
influence in
yeah,
this
bro.
space than you do right
You
now,
know.
but your time is now. Like you're living in the present, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you can only go up from here, but you can also go down. What book am I
Yeah,
reading
it's
right
so true.
now? I am reading, where is it? Grow, it's Napoleon Hill's Grow and Think Rich. I think that's the title of it.
Yeah.
I've been stuck on it though for like the past couple of weeks just because I've been so like every like free moment I'll have is like, all right, like let me check back up into the space, or I'm figuring out like other ways to like work ahead, or like I just always have a to-do list of things to do. So I haven't had actually the time to like sit down and like actually like read. I get most of my reading done when I travel, but yeah, I gotta pick that back up again. I was doing really
Yeah.
good. I was at a week and a half, and I was doing like the book a week challenge. I made it to a week and a half, and now I've fallen behind like 3 or 4 weeks. So it's like it's really bad. I got to get back on that. Reading's important.
It is. It keeps you going. It keeps you going. Your mental capacity going. Your mental bandwidth going at that.
Cuzzo's been trying to get to me to come to the Caribbean for so bad, dude. Like I like bearish on the Caribbean. First of all, like I love the Caribbean. I've been to so many Caribbean islands. I've been to Turks and Caicos, Aruba, Curacao, Jamaica, DR. Like I've been to a lot of places in the Caribbean, so I got much love for there, dude. But I'm far away, fam. I'm in Southeast Asia, dude. You know what I mean, dude? I don't know if you know about geography on this flat or circle globe Earth that we live on, whichever you choose to believe. But I'm far on either one, the flat or the globe. So it's a
Well,
trip I gotta
Quetz,
make.
you made it out of Thailand. You can make it out back over here. You'll be all right.
Dude, I'll make it. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be back.
We're going, bro. We're actually really like legitly. I know you heard us the other day talking about PR, bro. Like we're legitly like going out there as like a group, bro. I don't know if you really do want to come out there or if you're just messing around, but like
No,
we're
I'm
legit trying to
100%.
go out
I'm
there like as
100%
a group,
down.
dude.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. I can pick up and travel whenever, as long as it doesn't conflict with any like work that I have currently right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like I've created a schedule where I have like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday where I can like literally do traveling those days if I needed to, and
Hmm.
move some things around. But yeah, I can like literally pick up and leave whenever, dude. So you just gotta let me know when, and I'll make it out there. I'm not worried about that. But I will be back in North America in December, right after Breakpoint. I'm gonna come back to North America for the holidays, so I can come to Caribbean like New Year, like in
You gonna be in
January.
Florida? Where you gonna be at?
No, I'm gonna go visit my mom in New York because I only get to see her
Okay.
like twice a year now. So I'm gonna go spend some time with her for the
Yeah.
holidays. But then like right at the New Year, I always get that travel bug after seeing my mom for like 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, time to leave. You know, I'm like home for a little
Yeah.
bit. Time to hit the road again. So January, yeah, I would love to go to Caribbean, do some foxing around in the Caribbean. I gotta start
Fox
editing
around and
some more
find out.
content. Bro, I have so much content, like travel content from this year, but I just don't focus so much on travel content. But like the
You
travel
see,
content
that's where you're
bangs,
fucking
dude.
up at, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
foxing up. I've been
I
so
told you
many
that
places.
beginning of the year, bro. That's where you really need to like put your focus. That I'm telling you right there. Especially if you do that on TikTok, bro. Like legitly, bro. Like I can see you actually putting in some big numbers just because of the lifestyle that you live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like not even having to do with crypto or anything, just the lifestyle, bro. Just even you putting little, quick second, 5 second videos of you just at different spots eating food, bro, on a plane, and doing this, doing that, bro, shooting a video, little things like that. Put it all in a 10-20 second clip, bro. And dude, let that shit rip, bro. Like you don't have to do a lot of work for it, bro. Like for real, dude. Like the editing on stuff like that is very quick and simple. And I get it, bro. I know you don't want to do it, bro. And like I wish I was out there to fucking, what I'm saying, do it for you. Honestly, I would not mind. Because that shit's easy, bro. And you could really pull some big numbers. I personally think so, bro. That's why I told you about that even like months ago, bro. Like you really should put like a little bit more emphasis on your traveling content. I personally think that would actually like fly, bro. Even on Web3 and crypto, it would fly, bro.
Yeah, it's always been like on like the back burner because I just haven't taken it too seriously doing like the travel content. But I have a shitload of travel content that I could put together, and like I've always wanted to do like the travel videos because I feel like a lot of the travel vloggers like they just suck. Like their personalities are
They
just like
do.
really
They
lame.
do.
And I'd be like
Hmm.
a really funny travel vlogger, I'm not gonna be like Jim and Sarah, travel, France or some shit, dude. Like I'm gonna give you like the real
Yeah,
Foxy
some.
experience,
Hmm.
you know? Like here I
That's
am
the
lost at
truth,
the
bro.
bus station in Mexico trying to figure out how we went 40 miles in the wrong direction. Like I don't know, dude. I get into some weird situations also. I just wish I
Telling
had
you,
a camera
bro.
person just like filming me and like doing the editing and stuff, dude, because like that's the thing is like the editing is what gets me.
That's what you need for real, dude. And I noticed that back at Accelerate, that's exactly what I noticed, bro. Is you need somebody next to you, dude. We
Yeah.
we've talked about this, we've talked about this, bro. We know what you need, bro. I mean, it's not anything necessarily difficult, bro. It's just we got to find the right person and somebody willing to do it.
I'll get an intern eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get an
Yeah,
intern.
bro. And if not, dude, like I said, dude, I'll figure a way to fucking get out there, dude. I'll start doing that shit my damn self, bro.
Dude, it's a good life out here, man. I'm telling you. I'm out here in Thailand. It's like pretty good aside from like the schedule, like when I have like the late nights like last night, but for the most part, like I have a really, really good life out here. Everything's super cheap. I'm able to
Fuck yeah,
save
bro.
money, dude.
What?
Yeah, I got my bag up
Living.
right now. Yeah.
King
Got a nice little
Quicks.
pool. No, no, no. I'm just a fox.
Ah.
But I know you're coming up on the time you gotta leave. You gotta get some rest. Yeah, right.
We'll run this
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
We'll run this
yeah.
back.
No, no, I'm
Bro,
gonna
we,
be
we
doing
gotta
this
do
every
we
week.
bro, I know. We running this up, bro. What we bro, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I know Thursdays you got the quick show. and
Yeah,
then you don't
I
got nothing
100% have
Fridays
to do
though
this
either.
tomorrow. I 100% have to do it tomorrow because, again, we're at the ninth episode. 95% of podcasts do not make it to 10 episodes. So if we make it to this 10th episode, we've already beaten 95% of podcasts that attempt to do this. So we're gonna make it tomorrow, episode number 10. It'll be historic. I'm gonna keep doing these every week, and I'm gonna update you guys because this is the payout week on X. So on Friday, they're gonna send me how much I made this week, and I'm very confident that with the additional streams, it's gonna be a lot higher. And if it is, it'll prove my theory right that streaming is the way to like increase your paycheck when you're monetized. And if so, that's it, dude. We're gonna try to stream every day, dude. Fox it, you know.
Yep.
I'm gonna collect those Elon bucks.
Mhm.
I just turned him into Solana anyway. I just literally any money he just pays me, I just convert it to Solana. So,
That's what you should do. That's what you
dude,
should do, bro.
473 viewers. Kap Kun Kap. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, no matter where you are in the world. It meant the world to us because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are live, literally watching live the Moon Show. Shout out Marky. Shout out Sal who came through. But Marky, do you have any final words that you'd like to leave our listeners?
Man, let's just end this with a bang, man. You guys heard it. Tomorrow is gonna be the episode. You definitely want to come out tomorrow. Maybe we'll have some fun and maybe we'll we'll do some fun stuff on tomorrow because we got to end it or start it with a bang, honestly. So I would definitely stay tuned to tomorrow's stream. With 10 p.m. Eastern still.
Yep, 10 p.m. Original Moon Show time, Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. We're keeping it back, except we're streaming now. Bullish.
Let's go. Yeah, so definitely come out because tomorrow's stream is definitely gonna be very bullish. I got some. We're gonna work some things out, so it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow for sure. But other than that, dude, honestly, appreciate you having me on. Excited to keep running these streams with you, dude. Excited to keep pushing these spaces, and dude, let's just keep rocking. Let's keep putting the work in. People are seeing it. People are seeing SoFlare everywhere. People are seeing Solana everywhere. Let's keep putting it in their face.
C4G. Let's go. Guardians on top, Soulflare on top. I love you guys so much. See you back on stream tomorrow and in spaces the rest of the day.